Well, today is a great day. Now, I've had a stressful day, but I still managed to appreciate the view. Like, look at that. And we're in December. So it is a gorgeous day. Um, I know it's cold where you're at and it looks doomy and gloomy, but if you need to, look at pictures of summertime because summertime's going to come up soon. Probably even sooner than you think. Now, we're going to talk about spiritual warfare, why it's a thing, and how people can spiritually attack you. Now, once you get, actually, even if you're not even aware, if you're on the spiritual journey or whatever, people are constantly doing magic. Whether it's wishing ill will on people, whether it's making up stories about people. Because once you create a distorted reality, you are literally trying to manifest someone's downfall, whether you know it or not. A lot of people know it, right? And people just are so in their ego, so jealous and envious and insecure that they attack each other. So even though you don't see it, they are throwing magic at each other, left and right. It's like a silent war. The most deadliest wars are not the wars that are televised. It is the silent ones amongst each other. And it is not even a battle of the flesh anymore. It is the battle of the etheric, the spiritual, and the battle of the mind. Because not only can people do witchcraft, they can manipulate energy. Well, energy manipulation too, if you want to call it that too. But it's both. People will manipulate energies and throw it at you. It could be negative energy, it could be anger, it could be jealousy, it could be envy, it could be depression, it could be suicidal thoughts. You being insecure about yourself, you feeling like you're unworthy. Those are energy manipulations, and they can manipulate your emotions too as well. And here is how they can manipulate your emotions. Now, I was talking about energetic cords, right? And people will put energetic cords and they will manipulate your emotions, your mind, even put thoughts or feelings in there that aren't yours. Now, to battle against that, you can say, I observe, not absorb. Once you start distinguishing your own feelings versus everybody else's that you're absorbing, because everybody's empaths, whether you recognize it or know it or not. But everybody with a soul, I should say, some people who are on this plane ain't exactly human. I'm going to tell you that right now. But anybody with a soul, they can pick up energies, pick up emotions, and absorb it within themselves subconsciously. You have done it unconsciously all throughout your life. Now, here is where you break the binds or the chains of you succumbing to your emotions and taking back control of your emotions. Is you figure out, are they yours or are they somebody else's? Or are you feeling the emotions and the energies of the room? That's where you have to figure it out. That's how you decipher, is this what I'm really feeling? So sit with yourself and ask yourself, am I really feeling this or am I absorbing this? And if you say, I observe, not absorb, you'll see very quickly that the energies and the emotions shift. All right? So say that and you'll find out whether or not those emotions are actually yours or somebody is projecting onto you. Oh, and also, people project their emotions onto you to make you feel a certain way because misery loves company. That old saying is true. Miserable people will want to make you feel miserable or angry or sad because they are miserable and low vibration as fuck. They are miserable people. They're jealous that you're happy. They want you to be as miserable as them. So, back to the energetic cords, right? Dang, the sun is sunning today. Which I like. A little hot, but I like it. Anyways, Now for the energetic cords, that once they get into your head, literally, in your crown chakra, that's how they can spiritually attack you. Believe it or not. So you will unconsciously create cords with people, like tiny ones. They're like empathy cords. Because like, you know, when you're an empath, you're empathetic towards other people. So you create like little tiny cords unconsciously. That's something that you got to break and you got to stop doing. But that's how people can be able to throw stuff at you. And people don't have to chant, don't have to use incense, don't have to use herbs to throw spiritual or psychic attacks at you. They just can think it or manipulate energy. Okay? So keep that in mind also when creating cords with people, consciously or unconsciously, or when people are creating cords with you, whether you're aware of it or not. That is surefire way for people to spiritually and psychically attack you. And that is the reason why people can do it without spells and chants and all that stuff. Confirmation with the bird. And also, that's when you know I'm speaking too much truth. Because they're using birds to watch me now. Because there are no people out here. So we'll get into that, how they watch you, maybe in a later video after I'm done with like all these little tidbits and the beginning stages of spiritual journey. All right. So that's how they can get away with it. And they think, oh, if I attack them on this spiritual, I won't get caught. Nobody will know. If somebody, you know, like, I won't get caught because, like, who's going to believe them? Nobody believes in witchcraft. Witchcraft is a very real thing. It is every day. It happens at every second of every moment. If you think nobody's doing witchcraft, you're wrong. Almost everyone, not everyone, but everyone in, I'd say, the lower timeline, they all do witchcraft. They all do witchcraft. And then it's as you ascend higher and higher, the people will be less and less because they'll be phased out, but there will be other individuals who will try you, and they will get smarter and craftier and more deceptive. But that's where you got to use your discernment and your intuition, and you got to get within yourself and get within your gifts, because we all have gifts, but that's where you really try to tap into your gifts, and that's how you'll find out if somebody is on some fuck shit. All right, so just be aware, keep your eyes peeled, don't trust everyone. I'm not saying like don't trust anyone. No, just don't trust everyone. Okay, I know as like you going down this journey, you get really empathetic because you're doing the shadow work, so you think everybody's like you. Not everyone's like you. Not everyone's healed. A lot of people are damaged and broken, and they want to stay that way, and they want to keep you down. They don't want you to progress. They're jealous, they're angry, and half the times they're promised things, mostly money, because money is king to them. Money's not king to us. Money is king to them. And that is a sad way to do things. I wonder, well, let's see. If I can catch it in real time, I can show you the truth. But maybe in a second. Anyways, so that is how people can do witchcraft. And like I said, they think they can get away with it. They can't. Because guess who's watching? God. God sees everything. And your ancestors see everything. And your spirit guides see everything. So they're stupid if they think that they can attack innocent people and they don't think that they're going to get caught. You will get caught. And you will suffer the consequences. You reap what you sow. It's in the Bible. It is very much true. Yes, it had to deal with harvest season, because that's a true and real thing. But it also has to deal with what you do to other people, what you're thinking, how you're doing, how you're reacting. If you're doing some questionable things, you will get some questionable results back. You're doing bad things come back to you. Karma's working on overtime. Karma don't sleep. So if you sleeping on karma, karma gonna sneak up on you and get you. A lot of people don't believe in karma, but karma is a true and real thing. And the reason why it's a true and real thing, because God does it. Karma works with God. It brings balance. It restores balance in this world. Because this world is very unbalanced. I'll try to see if I can get this without the sun in my face. Maybe there or something. I have no clue. Oh, I should clean my lenses in a bit. Anyways, so that is the reason why you should be careful when creating cords and attacking people who are innocent. Don't attack people. Now, you can protect yourself if someone is attacking you and you are innocent. Yes. Psalms is a great thing to do. Return to sender. Return to sender candles. Like, you can do a lot of things. Carry salt in your pocket. Packet. Ooh. You can carry a packet of salt, sea salt, in your pocket. It goes well together. But yes. So there's a lot of ways that you can do to protect yourself without going completely on the offense. I mean, if it's real bad, like you're getting attacked every second, then yeah, let them feel their own freaking pain, because it comes back to them tenfold, not threefold. Everything comes back tenfold, all right? And if you think it's threefold, you are dead wrong. You are so dead wrong. So, that is how people successfully do spiritual and psychic attacks. So, be mindful, be careful, and make sure you know what are your true emotions and if it's the projections of other people, because they want you to stay as low as them. Don't let them, and rise above, ascend, because I know you guys can make it just as much as myself.